All right, my name is L Productions. All right, and the name of this song is called Enigma.
Yeah, 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 whoa, yeah, 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 whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. If you need to leave town, got what you need if you're getting beat down. Okay, I'm back up on the mic again, spitting like Leviathan. The breath is like a vital wind. I stroke it like a violin, hotter than the fire pit. I'm bound to burn off all your skin. This is not a city trend. This here is a special hymn. I came up off a different.
Alright, let's talk about Enigma. This song is 2 years old, 3 years old, 2 years old, I think. I remember L sent me those beats probably in like January, February of 2021, somewhere early around there. I remember I recorded on it the same day that I recorded Daydreamer, which is another track that's about to come out.
I was just making a beat that day. I was just a normal day, coming in the studio. And I really didn't have any inspiration, any sound in my head that day, so I was just going through samples, and I came across one sample that began to strike my creative nerve, and from there that allowed me to kind of like have a vision of which direction I wanted the beat to go. So I wanted to, okay, with this sound, that'll sound like a good intro, and then with me coming up with that idea, that just led to how the beat was gonna start. And then I ran across the main sample of the beat. That was really struck the creativity. From there, I was gone. I just knew
Off the sunset. I don't know if I was aware that I was gonna be moving back to the South just yet at that particular time, but I was just feeling it. I was in the moment. I was in my zone. I had my little studio desk and everything set up like I got it set up now. I think I had reached out to L. Periodically I did that, like, every so often, every few months. I think this time we were just kind of getting back to it, and I don't know if I was at that time trying to just like push him to make beats, or if he already had beats, or what it was. I had finally got him to send me beats, like probably in 2016, 2017, but he was just kind of sending me them filler joints, stuff like that, and he had something that he wanted me to get on, sent me that joint.
I definitely had him in mind first. I had a couple of people. Well, I'll take that back. He was the only person I thought of. Because at that time, he was the only one within the family that was trying to spit bars, and I knew I was making a beat for somebody to be lyrical, somebody that was gonna go bar for bar. I wanted to ignite the lyricism in the artist. That was the motivation once I heard the sample.
And when I heard it, I was just like, yo, like I said, like I felt like the beat just kind of needed that type of rap style, that like freestyle type of rap style where, I always say it's like Wayne, like how Wayne used to do it. Obviously, it's a ton of people that used to do it, probably before. Whenever I think of just like that style of rap, that's pretty much the style that comes to mind, and I just decided like, yo, that's how I'm gonna approach it. And the way the song is in the beginning, the little singing stuff, I thought that shit was funny. Like I loved the way that he brought in the beat. I probably wrote it that day and got on it that day, probably within like an hour or two of him sending it to me. Like that's the type of shit I was on at that moment.
I was excited. I ain't gonna lie. I was excited. I was really, really proud. I was proud. I was really proud because it's like when you already envision something, and then the person that's right for the job, and they do exactly what you thought they were capable of doing. That right there is icing on the cake. To me, I feel like at that moment I done what I was supposed to be doing as a producer.
That's the type of shit I was on at that moment. When I think about it, I might have hit him like, bro, if you got anything, like I need something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cooking beats, but I need something I can eat on too from over there. So I think I knocked that thing out real quick, sent it back to him, and you know, I mean, I guess the rest is history.
Okay, man, let's go through the beat real quick. So, first thing I want to do is go through this first sound. Really just the intro. And to me, you know, a good old sound like this at the beginning is already just like gonna capture somebody's attention to me. Because it's like, where's this going? You know what I mean? Then he's such a comedian that he just went right along with it. You know what I'm saying? Just right along, caught it exactly. So it was perfect how it all went down. It was perfect. But yeah, this is just a sample, and this is pretty much the sound. I didn't really do nothing to it because it was all by itself. You know what I mean? Wasn't no reason to touch it or anything. And then from here, I was just like, when this beat come in, there's no way, I gotta make sure that it kind of set the tone. And because I'm like, the sample is already gonna pull them in. So let's go through this sample. And I kind of flipped this sample too. Because I let it be normal, but then when it get in the verse, I actually reversed it and then chopped it up and put it back in its place. And all I gotta say is, when you hear that, if you're a producer, you already like, I'm about to kill this beat. I gotta kill it. But then I was like, I just gotta really make the drums banging. So that's why the next sound was, you know, I started working on the percussion, you know. And then let me go through how I went and took that sample and then start flipping it in different parts, because I didn't want it to be too consistent, you know what I mean? So I wanted to flip it some type of way. So we got that, and let me see. Oh, I did the chops. I forgot about that. Okay. And that's me reversing it right there. Which gave it a different sound, because the thing is that I was like, okay, I want to be able to flip it to the point that when we get into this epic transition in the beat where it flips, I want it to be felt, you know what I mean? Like, I just want it to be felt, because I'm like, I want the person that's going to rap on it to be able to just go in a mode where it'll cause them to want to snap even harder. Cowbell. Just simple. Ooh, I just wanted that snappiness. And I really wanted to leave room for the vocals, because I really wanted to let the vocals stand out more than anything. I didn't want to put too much in this beat. So that's very important. Of course, the kick, because we do got two different kicks in it too as well. Instruments in this beat. Sometimes you don't need all that. Sometimes you don't even need all that, man. Change the whole drum pattern. And that's where that 808 be really trying to go off at. Oh, we got that 808 muted. Okay, the bass. Yeah, we have to have that thing. Yeah. That's that good old bass right there. Hey. really had to make this stump kick. I ain't even do no filter cutting on the kick. That's what I did. I did a side chain compression on the low end. So when that stump kick hit, it is bringing down the bass end just a little bit more. And then we put some dynamic to make the kick hit just a little bit harder. We put some attack on it using the D-Cam envelope shaper. Yes, sir. And then we separated the bass from different frequencies. So that's the high frequency. So the kick, when it comes in, is not touching the high end of the 808. It's only touching. So you see the kick coming through, slightly compressing it, allowing that punch to come through. So they don't have to fight against one another so much. And that's pretty much it, man. That's all this beat is, bro. It's just made for people to rap on. I ain't want to get too detailed and instrumental and whole lot of melodies. I felt like it was enough melody in the vocals, and all we need is some crazy punch kicks in there and let the person rip it up.